Hey, so the recording stopped when I switched tabs or whatever. But what I was trying to say is that looping thing. I'm not saying like follow that exactly, but or anything. But just it's kind of a good example how that animator was able to pose her within a chair, within like a seated piece, and still get a lot of like nice posing and contrast going on in there. So check that out. What I was talking about, which didn't get recorded, and I forget about when the recording stopped and when it started, but maybe when she's looking at her nails, that's an opportunity. Like we're looking for contrast in poses, so maybe when she's looking at her nails, that's an opportunity to lean her away and put the weight on this shoulder, and then here she's leaning in, so there's some weight on this hand, and maybe that's when she makes direct eye contact. Maybe she's more engaged with the person she's speaking with. But you can play with contrast by having her lean to the left and lean to the right and even lean back. I don't know if the geometry works out where she can put her back up against the backrest of the couch, but you can have her also like lean forward, and this way you can kind of feel like during what parts of your audio do you want her really engaged with who she's speaking with, which parts do you want her to kind of like be disengaging or be kind of like distracted, or maybe like the nail thing. Maybe that's a way that she's kind of like, it's an excuse for her to like turn away and hide her face from her thing, because maybe she's saying something there that it makes her a little more vulnerable. Think about what these beats suggest and how, when they're appropriate in your line dialogue, because this is how we tell the audience what she's really feeling as she's saying these things, because what she's saying isn't what she's feeling. What she's saying is almost like a shell or an act, and what we want to show through her body language and posing is how these are the cracks in her shell. Like these are where the audience gets to say, she's saying this one thing, but I really know that this is how she's feeling. I understand that this is really what's going on with her. And if you can communicate that as an animator, that's what makes our characters feel really alive, like really three-dimensional as characters, that we're trying to show internal dialogue, thoughts going on. That's what we really strive for as animators. So not what she's saying, but what she really means, or what she's really thinking and feeling. If you can do that, then that's like a huge win, in this dialogue piece. So I look forward to seeing your next round of blocking with just the fewer important golden poses. I think once we get those locked down, then the in-betweens will come much easier and the whole piece will overall be really strong. So lock down those golden poses. We can take a look and critique the ones that like are super important, that really matter, and then we're off to the races. All right, great stuff. Yeah, see you soon.